This is probably the best AI tool right now for producing really nice landing pages, the front end site to your SaaS product, whatever you're building. You'll notice if you use tools like Replit, even Bolt.new, Lovable, they're not that good at building the front end. The UI that some of these tools often build is pretty basic, nothing too impressive. But I recently started using the solution by Vercel. It's called v0.dev. What I've done is I've literally downloaded this image and I've put it into this chat right here, which we'll go through. And so far, this is what it's output. And I think it's actually pretty accurate. I've also got some of the other pages. And so my workflow at the moment to build these really nice SaaS projects is to actually use Vercel's solution to do the front end. And then what I do is I push the code base to GitHub. Then I use Replit, or you can use Cursor, or any tool you want, to then open that repository and then build the backend. So if I go to v0.dev, this is what I built so far. So this is very much a template. And if I go here and type in /search, you can also see the search template that is built. Now you'll notice up here that there's a little bug where before I hover, it's actually a white background, which doesn't look right. And all I've got to do is just either screenshot it or just type in the chat right here that, hey, this button doesn't look right. Can you fix it? And it's the same for this right here. There is a bit of a bug here where it seems to be like the slider is not correctly working or syncing. So it'll also fix that. And then the other thing that impressed me was that in Dribbble, there isn't actually a design for how the profile page should look right here. All you've got are these slides right here. And so what I did was I went to the tool and I said, hey, can you now create me the profile page template using the styles that you've already been given, make it look as realistic as possible, like it was designed by the same designer. And this is what it's actually ended up creating. And it matches up with the rest of the site so nicely. You can see it's already got the content for the reels in the right format, stories, it's got an about section. All of this was put together in a matter of about 10 minutes. I've just had to do a little bit of prompting, give it some feedback, and it's built really nice landing pages. Now, I also did the same for messages. So again, I went to it and said, now build me the design for how the messaging page should look. So if I click on this right here, this is how they have designed it for me. And then I also had the same for settings as well. So the profile settings page, that was also designed. And again, it wasn't already designed in Dribbble right here. I've asked it to come up with that itself. So this is pretty impressive. And like I said, all of the code is written in React right here. And what I do is I push this to GitHub, then I go into Replit and I say, please open this GitHub repository. Let's start working on the back end. And this is how you can build these really beautiful UIs. There's a lot of people right now releasing really cool products with Replit, but the UI isn't that great. And so if you use a tool like v0.dev, you can get the UI to look really polished. So let me know what you guys think about this tool. If you end up using it or you're already using a competitor, let me know in the comments because I'm always keen to hear any other tools that can do a job that's just as good as this one.